Hello, Magic fans. We're back for round 3. Michael Barrett, not on Smallpox. I believe he's on Cheerios. I'll be very surprised if he's on Smallpox.
I hope he is. That's awesome.
Collin Rice, that's sure. I think he plays Eldrazi. We should be good to go. Yep, that is no.
Oh, nice. It's Hardened Scales.
What is this?
Oh, this is a heater. So
Michael Barrett, have you forsaken us?
Oh, and he's playing Pox?
He is playing Pox. Oh my God, no. What has happened?
Collin's playing Hardened Scales.
Michael Barrett, I am very upset with you. You play only Cheerios. What have you done? As you see, Arpa Ravager. Is that an Inkmoth Nexus, Hardened Scales, Mox Opal, Arpa Ravager?
It's almost like he told you, Jake. Just throwing that out there. This is a spicy meatball.
Oh my God.
What is Chad saying? They're not doing a very good job of reading what Chad's saying tonight.
So we had a question from chat earlier. One Violence asked, do you guys think Standard is in a bad place, Reddit claims? If Reddit says something,
ignore it. The
opposite is true. That is all I'm saying about Reddit.
Reddit is always right. Reddit is right. Right is Reddit.
On a serious note, I don't think Standard's in a bad place. It's just the best people in the world said Red Black is the best deck, so I'm going to bring the best deck to this tournament where I can win $50,000. So why would I not bring the best deck? That's all that was. This is a very good turn there from Collin.
It hurts though. He had to sequence his stuff the wrong way.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Goodbye, Art Brown Ravager.
Flagstones and Smallpox, huh? Oh, he's playing black-white.
Yeah, he's a Thoughtseize. He's down to 16.
Ooh, foiling cloth. All right, well, get you for one. That's a little late to do
Little late, yeah, that vial's on 1. That's a very missed trigger. Here's a Ballista on 2.
That one I'm not going to interrupt, though. But
just a swamp pass there from Michael. You'll untap and draw.
If he does it again, we need to...
Yes.
Never mind.
Opal for Heartbound Worker. All right. I'm pretty sure both these players are 2-0, by the way.
Why are we not infecting people?
I don't know.
He doesn't have 4 mana to add a counter.
Yeah, not with casting the Earthbound Worker. Here's a Gideon ally of Zendikar. It'll make a 2/2 Knight ally.
We have Knight. We actually have Knight ally tokens.
Pretty sure we do somewhere.
Can we use a real token so we know what it does? Or suggest? Or just throw him a token? I know it's a 2/2.
So Collin play at the top of his deck. It looks like Michael has a backup Gideon in hand, so I don't think
that just looks like a that looks like a advertisement card.
Yeah.
All right. He says complaining. Oh, he's telling us he complains.
Well, if I can't find him, it doesn't matter. It's right there.
I'm planning to bring Mono Red to GP Copenhagen, which I've been playing for 8 months now. Now I'm scared people think I'm bandwagoning. Nah. That deck's been legit for forever. Shane Worley kind of put it over the top again, but I don't think you're bandwagoning to play Mono Red. Mono Red's pretty sweet.
So if someone thinks you're bandwagoning or net decking, just ignore them. Their opinion does not matter.
What you do is you hold up your hand and say "talk to the hand" because the face don't want to hear it.
The 90s called and told you to screw off.
Oh yeah.
But seriously, if someone complains the dirty net deckers ruining the game, who cares? If you want to win the game, you want to play the best deck.
Hold on. What's his quiet? Just call it judge. Don't.
It should just do damage.
Infect is damage.
Yes, infect is damage.
And what did the infect damage? What did the infect do?
I think he pings Gideon for 1 with the Inkmoth.
Gideon comes in at 3, right?
4.
At 4, okay.
Bareback.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah, it was very quick.
All right, well, I'm taking over computer duties for Jake because Jake's getting his steps in. Yeah, right. Burn their face off. Reddit starts with R, so they are right. Yeah, I agree. I personally think that it isn't one-dimensional as the Pro Tour made it look. I know red is really strong, but blue-white is in place. I completely agree. Blue-white is a fantastic deck as well. Again, the problem with the Pro Tour metagame is it's inbred against other Pro Tour teams. Secondly, the top 8 and the top 16, a lot of that's predicated off of your draft record, right? Because you play 6th round of draft to get that far. So what you need to do is you need to look at the top performing standard decks by standard record only. Looking at who top 8 it doesn't necessarily mean that's the best deck. My build is kind of different as I'm playing some insult injury in the main board. I know it sounds stupid, but it works. Don't laugh. I'm only laughing because you said don't laugh. Also, try not to be results oriented though. It sounds okay, but that to me seems more like a sideboard card.
Insult to injury,
Yeah,
damage.
damage.
That's 3 mana Spore Screen, how that doubles damage. I get that it works in certain situations, but if you cast Sorcerer Speed Insult and you attack out, and your opponent plays Settle the Wreckage.
That's being results oriented too. So you want to look at you want to look at the average case of this card. The average case of this card is you're not going to kill your opponent, right? You maybe you're going to get in for like, you have a chain whirl, you get in for 6 or something, right? You tend to not want to look at stuff in a vacuum, right? Or as the best or worst it can do. So we pointed out the situation where it's best is you kill your opponent. The situation is worse where you lose your entire board, and you also lose the spell because you get Settle the Wreckage. So you want to look at the average. So my question is, in all honesty, what did you take out to put Insult to Injury in is the actual question.
Yes.
Because when you make changes in your deck, the question you have to ask yourself is, what are you trying to beat? Right? What is your bad matchup? What does this card improve? You're not just playing cards because you think that they're good. You're playing cards because they help your game plan against a certain deck. Unless you're Jake, and then you play Siege Rhino.
All the time, play Siege Rhino.
What was the question?
Someone asked, have you ever traded an SCG? Thinking about it, I mean...
Trading in a store is always... It's always what you want to get, right? You could always sell your cards and get more value.
There's been so many times that even though other vendors advertise with the best prices, they don't beat SCG in prices.
If you, the question is, if you go to a Star City or go to a GP, you want to look and see, you want to shop your stuff around. You want to see who's giving you the best price, and if you want to turn your Magic cards into more Magic cards, you want to look at who has the best trade-in bonus on top.
Yes.
Of that. A lot of times, like that's Channel Fireball. A lot of the times. So you want to see whatever the most money you can get for your collection is. Now, if you want straight cash, I would suggest just finding someone in your area. I would not sell to a store if I was going to get cash, ever.
If you need to buy list, usually, Card Kingdom has a pretty good buy list. Other than that, I mean, I've never been upset selling to SCG if I can't find someone else to sell to, just because it's such low effort.
If you're looking to get straight cash, you could PM Jake or I, and we... It depends how large your collection is, but we know several people that will buy your collection for $roonies.
Maybe I will possibly buy a collection for $roonies. If you're local to the GameSwap area, they will pick up some cards for you too.
Jake can't buy your collection.
Why can't I?
Because what about dinner? I
What
thought you were
about-
going to buy me dinner.
You buy dinner with some Magic cards and spec it on. That's the plan, Stan.
Oh, but well, I forgot we can eat Magic cards, right?
I paid for.
People would be embarrassed if they saw how messy this was back here. I'm not cleaning this up because I don't spew packs. But you guys need to...
I spew packs.
I know. You and Robert need to clean this place up. It is kind of gross. Like,
I forgot about these sleeves back here.
yeah, I looked in that box last Thursday. Those are just a bunch of test standard decks.
Yeah, perfect. So
It's Brent and Robert. It's not me. Robert eats like 30 things when we're back here.
including Valicants.
You just made my day. It's never wrong to play more Siege Rhinos. Not a great Stompy. I'm just wanting to trade my card and trade bond or buy some cards towards another deck. All right, sweet. So what you do is you, if you have the time, it depends what event you're going to. You want to see what the vendors are there. You want to look up your cards on their buy list. Keep in mind, it might change when you get there. Foxfire 7 with a follow. Thanks. The values might change when you get there. Based off of what their current needs are. Also, condition of your cards matter, but you want to look at whatever's going to give you the most money for your trade-in, plus the extra store credit. So some give you 10%, some give 15%, some give you 20% or more.
Last month, Cool Stuff gave away 35% extra store credit.
35% extra store credit is phenomenal, especially if you want to trade your cards into other staples. So
here's a really important card for this matchup for Michael: Stony Silence.
doesn't this just invalidate everything he's doing?
Correct. Yeah, Jim Davis is durable, and Robert Meadows both eat magic cards.
These microphones are really strong.
They're pretty strong, yeah.
You can hear Jake shuffling his cards back here.
Accurate. True statement.
I could definitely hear that.
I'm just trying to organize while commentating.
That
There's not much happening in this matchup right
now.
now.
Look up the Brian Kibler every day I'm shuffling, where he's shuffling his cards. Remember that?
I do not.
The GIF. Look it
That's
up.
a negative.
Look it up. Go to YouTube. So everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is GameSwap Mason.
Tuesday Night Modern.
Tuesday Modern. It's sunny Cincinnati, Ohio.
It was a very nice day out today. Yeah, Cool Stuff always offers really good.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, put that link in chat. That's a great thing.
Cool Stuff always offers really good balance
If you guys
bonuses
click
and
on this
offers.
video in chat, just know that this is not sped up. This is what Kibler actually used to do.
So
Until he became a filthy casual Hearthstone streamer that makes much
a lot more money. Infinite more money.
Infinitely more. 35% on top of your trade-in value.
Yeah,
So
last
if your
month they offered...
collection- If they offered you $500, they would give you 35% extra on your $500. So that means for every $100 that you trade in, you get $35 on top of that. So every 100 is $135.
That was last month, though. This month it's just back to the quote-unquote normal 25, I think it is.
Even 25 still. Yeah, you got to look and see. Because getting that extra bonus just feels so good.
Yeah.
It really changes your... Like, I've sold a couple $1,000s before, and obviously just wanted cash. You're like, store credit? You get an extra 30%. But you actually think about it for a second. Because 30% on, that's another, what, $600?
Yeah, you can just buy a dual land, then it goes up in price, and it's just easy cash.
Dual land. Wish my LGS was big enough.
We have 4 weekly events.
All right, what you do is you can just move to Cincinnati, Ohio. All right, so he played a 1-1.
I'm not sure how logical that is for him if he's near Copenhagen. But yeah, tonight is
What's those places? I'll move where he is, or she is, or they are.
yeah, tonight is a modern. Tomorrow night, Wednesday is a standard night. Thursday is modern league night, and then Friday is usually standard or modern. Depends on how many people we get. You just draft.
There's a bunch of drafts on Fridays. It's great.
Yes.
First one is always an F&M draft, so you get a sweet promo. I got a set of the promo fatal pushes when that was a thing that month.
I picked up a set of those. I'm trying to get the set of ops. Had some time for that. So Michael's been able to lock his opponent out of this game, and now he's with the Gideon. He's starting to apply the pressure because all Collin has is this 2-2-1-1.
Yeah. So Collin could still put counters on his Aether Vial, but he can't do anything with it.
Yeah, you can't do anything at all with it. It's just a artifact that happens to be on the board.
And he has a 1-1 in play.
Collin's in some trouble is what we're trying to say.
It doesn't look good. I've seen worse.
You've seen worse?
Even a Nature's Claim doesn't get him out of this. See, he heard me. Oh, that's a good draw. No, not really.
What do you draw?
Darksteel Citadel.
Worst draw of all time.
These were 2 extremely uneventful games.
Yeah. Game 1, Collin just drew incredibly fast. Game 2, Michael had the hate card.
So I know this is a bad question, but do you like white-black Smallpox or mono-black Smallpox better?
No.
Okay. Asked and answered.
I mean...
mono-black. You get Liliana, and you actually get lots of value with Smallpox. Like...
You see like white-black better?
I don't like white-black.
You just straight up mono black?
Yeah, straight up
I mean,
mono-black.
what do you get playing white-black? Is it just Lingering Souls and that's it?
Lingering Souls and Gideon. And you get Flagstones and Trocaire.
Is that worth it, though?
Mono-black gets to play like Mutavault.
I feel like that's a better option than...
Yeah. I like Mutavault. I like being able to class my blood gas all the time.
Yeah, I feel like that's a much better option. Is just playing black. Straight up mono black.
Any more questions there? Or are you too distracted?
Who, me or them?
Me.
I'm distracted. I'm trying to organize a little bit.
Alright. I traded 1,200 on Monday and ended up just shy of 1,800. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's how you want to do it.
Moving to America from Denmark doesn't seem like for an LGS like Bob reason. Well, okay. Jake and I know people with money. We'll move to Denmark and open a store there.
Do you have free healthcare? Do you have
What's universal healthcare?
a competent government?
Is that a basic human right? I'm sorry, what?
If only.
Jesus, my last comment was a mess. I'm tired. I like
Someone
white
said,
black. Herb Organ of Flagstone Smallpox is pretty good.
yeah.
I mean, it's the same. It's literally the same thing as like. I guess it doesn't matter if you're all in on the Smallpox. Sure, but you get another planes out of it. That's a little extreme. I can't read that comment. I'm just kidding.
That is a pretty extreme comment, though.
I'm fine with it.
So going to game 3, I think this all depends whether or not Michael sees some cyborg cards. We saw the power of Michael's cyborg cards there, effectively shutting Collin out, though he has the Quazali Pride Mage this time. So he has the answer to the possible Stony Stones. Like in asking, you can make money on trade to SCG. They pay more than what the cards are worth. So no one is actually ever going to pay more than what the cards are worth.
Correct. The only thing you can do is try to luck out and the card breaks out and they're paying top dollar for it, but no matter what, you're never going to get retail.
Correct, yes.
For your card ever.
I mean, ultimately, sure, a card is worth the amount people say it's worth, but it's also worth a certain amount as Michael will dismember away this Quasali Prime Mage. The card is also worth as much as you value it. If you're looking at a card...
Is that a push?
In Michael's hand?
Did he play it?
He played it. It was a panel push, yeah, not dismember. But, like, if you look at a card and say, I don't play this card. This is a modern card not in the reserve list that could very easily be reprinted. I'm not playing it right now.
Yeah.
You can trade it in for about maybe half of what its actual value is.
In cash.
Or you can sit, wait on it, and risk it being reprinted as a, once again, turn 2 Stony Sounds to Michael.
This invalidates most of his hand.
There's an Inkmoth, though. That's...
Yeah, he still has a poison one there.
Yeah.
So, alright. Pro tip here. The best thing that Star City offers is their HP. So they always have a section way at the end for all their like heavily played damage cards. And their heavily played cards for the rest of us are like SP, MP. Like, they're gorgeous. They're clearly worth more. You can get lots of dual lands there. I got a full crop rotation there for cheap. You can pick up a bunch of beautiful cards. Alright, he should kill the Stony Silence in response.
Yes.
Alright, so Escalade happens first. Ooh, pitching a Gideon?
He has a backup getting in hand.
Okay. I mean, you have to pick the modes before you before this resolves.
Yes.
Okay.
He's Collin wisely in responses before it resolves.
Yeah.
Gets rid of the Stony Sounds. We see a hand of Hangerback Walker, Voltaic Servant, and Aether Vial.
So the sweet thing is, he's nice. It's a good thing he didn't tap out for that Aether Vial.
Yeah, would have been.
Voltaic Servant is a cool card thematically also. Obviously, it's just Voltaic Key. I think it shares the same flavor text as Voltaic Key.
It's a forest off the top for Collin. What would you say the play here is for Collin? Just jam this Hangerback Walker? Oh, he's gonna go. Excuse me. He's gonna go Voltaic Servant.
I might have just played this for 2. This Voltaic Servant's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Especially because you should know your opponent's on Smallpox by now.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible he doesn't know.
I would Smallpox him here.
Smallpox of Liliana.
I'm not gonna Liliana here. What are you gonna discard?
Is it Liliana?
You're not gonna Edict him.
Thinks to discard Smallpox, yeah.
So this is reasonable.
And this follow-up to this is going to be Gideon, so I get the logic here from Michael. Another land there from Collin. Flooding out a little bit. He has some Horizon Canopies. Yeah, here's some Horizon Canopies to get him out of that.
He should cycle Horizon Canopy, right?
The noise back here is I'm playing HQ and trying to win a share of 88,888 doll hairs.
So he's scumbagging, though.
I'm not scumbagging. I'm taking advantage of the situation in hand and using resources. There's
Chat. I have to know, how do you feel about...
There's a private Discord channel where people can crowd share their answers. It's not foolproof, because I haven't won from it yet.
Yeah.
There's just a private Discord channel where everyone shares the answers. It's not foolproof, though. There's no bots or anything like that.
We call this cheating.
That is not cheating. It's no different than using your friends as a
Someone
resource.
playing HQ. I only know what that is by Jim Davis.
Yeah, we're playing HQ back here.
Jake is playing it via crowdsourcing.
Yes.
He's phoning a friend.
He's a pretty effective turn there from Collin. He plays the hanger back, voltaics, and hanger backs again.
Oh, it untaps.
Lingering Souls a draw there for Michael. It's a good way to stem some of this bleeding. No cards in hand from Collin either, so plusing Liliana, he's just going to discard Lingering Souls and get the value off of that.
I think you plus Liliana. You can discard Lingering Souls. And you, excuse me, you play.
He's an Edict.
You play Gideon to make a token.
Oh no, Edict just seems so bad.
Edict seems real bad.
That can give Collin 4 1/1s. No, to text voltaic servant. Interesting.
I definitely would not have done that.
Same.
You're going to lose your Liliana now. I would have ticked up Liliana. I would have discarded Lingering Souls.
He's going to play Lingering Souls.
And I would have played the Gideon and made a guy.
Yep.
This still doesn't protect your Liliana. He can just attack through it. He has a
Inkmoth Nexus, yes.
Inkmoth Nexus. I would gladly trade my Inkmoth Nexus.
Game on. For numero uno. The weight of diamonds is usually measured in what?
The weight of diamonds is usually measured in what?
Carrots.
Potatoes, carrots, or cabbages? I'm with cabbages with a K.
Discord disagrees with you. Arcbound worker to play here from Collin. Just, you gotta kill Liliana here, right?
There's no point if you're not. Activate.
Just one at Lily 4 at Michael's face.
Okay, I take 4 and I chump block the Voltaic Servant.
Yes.
Actually, you might just let your Liliana die.
And he does.
I still like the other line last turn.
Of plus and the latest card and Lingering Souls play Gideon.
You're going to have a. You're going to have.
Thank you for the follow, Removed Cactus 79. Appreciate that.
Removed Cactus.
Malicious thinks you're overvaluing Liliana here.
Who, me? Keeping it?
Yes.
So, if he was going to let Liliana die anyways, and not do anything with his Lingering Souls whatsoever, because they didn't block, right?
Yeah.
And I bet he doesn't attack here. He's not attacking. He didn't block, and he's not attacking. So what? Like, what are we doing? How are we going to win this game?
Ball's in the middle of the triangle, right?
And also, yeah, but he could have discarded Blood Gas, but that's being results oriented, right? Yeah, sure, he drew Blood Gas, but he could have also just drawn a basic land.
Correct, yes.
So, again, last turn, I think the optimal line was plus Liliana. This is problematic for Michael.
Arcbound a really big draw here. He gets to sack this again.
If he had had the other Voltaic Servant.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
Untap it twice.
I'm surprised he let the Voltaic Servant go away.
He also needs to remember, since he's not using the Inkmoth Nexus, that he can just
sack it. Activate sack it, yeah. Would have been a really strong play. He's going to activate Inkmoth now. I think he's just going. No, he can't go for Impact because the Spirit tokens are out there.
This, We're
getting Q4 right now. Which of these food words comes from German? Vinegar,
Noodle,
or waffle? I'm a big fan of 2 of the 3 here. Vinegar.
Thank you, Wisconsin Boss 13 for the follow. Please send us any and all cheese curds you have there.
Cheese curds are okay.
Cheese curds are gas. Here's a big attack from Collin. The 5/5 hangerback coming in, the Voltaic Servant and the Inkmoth currently on 1. I don't imagine Michael lets this Inkmoth go through because he just dies, right?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, actually, if he doesn't block the Inkmoth, he's actually he's dead.
Yeah, but Noodle? Oh, that's straight up German. Come on.
It's so loud.
Oh my god, it was Noodle! Discord betrayed me!
Alright, thank God.
Discord, but this is why Discord's not foolproof.
He's dead.
I should have known Waffles Belgium was Taste of Belgium.
So that's 2.
Did he let the Inkmoth go through?
Hey, did he?
Yeah, he's just dead.
He's actually just dead.
Wish I had the extra life for this, man.
Why are we double blocking Voltaic Servant? Alright, move 5 over. That's 8.
Yeah, he just has
Voltaic
it.
Servant's at 9, and the Inkmoth is a 1/1.
I mean, he still gets 5 1/1s on the hangerback, yeah.
Sacks. I mean, he's beyond dead. He just sacks the Thopters. Like,
yeah. 5 Thopters, 5 Thopters to Arcbound, and everything to the unblocked.
He can't even leave one He can leave one Thopter too. I don't think Michael saw those. Jake, what's it like to not playing the game anymore? How much money did you win?
$0. I've helped people win money at this game.
So you cheated and you didn't win any money.
That's not cheating because it doesn't make me win. It's just crowdsourcing.
All right, so Jake's a filthy cheater.
Oh boy, people are happy that. So yeah, Collin able to win this match. A little surprised there Michael did not block the Ink Moth. You surprised by that at all? Did it just like not see it, you think?
I don't think you knew. Spotzel?
Yeah. Noodle comes from German, apparently.
I can't sleep when it's 3 in the morning.
It's 3 in the morning, man. Go to sleep. We have a video on demand. Yes, we have a YouTube page at youtube.com/TopDeckProduction.
Go to sleep is the advice you have for the person that can't sleep.
Go to sleep.
Perfect. Perfect.
Go to sleep. Check out the replay on YouTube. But yeah, Collin able to win this match 3-1. It was an interesting match where Collin was able to get through the Stony Sounds. That was pretty key there. Otherwise, Collin just doesn't do anything again.
Yeah,
but the
over.
double Quasali Prime Mage was the MVP there from Collin.
I don't know why this. It looks like he just brought in. Okay, I don't. Ether Sword and Candidates doesn't do anything. Revoker seems kind of loose to me.
Yeah.
The Pride Mages seem okay.
Yeah, Pride Mage was pretty big. Pretty big there.
Why don't they just play Nature's Claim?
Does he not have? Does he have Nature's Claim?
No, he's playing Dramoka's Command for the enchantment.
I mean, maybe it has some value there for the protection or the counter. It has some counter protection as well.
Seems like you're not going to have a ton of mana sources in general.
But yeah, Collin able to win.
Up and Sleep by Samuel Jackson.